Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me. For this video, we are going to talk about the values of x that makes a function undefined and how to evaluate functions and finding the inverses of function. So we know that functions are given different names. For example, f of x, h of x, g of x, or whatever letter they want to use from the alphabet. And once we know how a function is named, we know that x can take on any value, positive or negative, including 0. And we can rename functions, hence finding its inverse. So let's move on to a question. So this one says, given the function f of x is equal to x plus 2 over or divided by x minus 3, you are asked to state the values of x, or the value of x, for which f of x is undefined. So to know if a function is undefined, all you have to do is to equate the denominator to 0. So what we say is x minus 3 is equal to 0. The value of this, we have to first solve for x, so we have to say plus 3 on both sides. So x is equal to 3. So if x is equal to 3, that makes the function undefined. And remember, for undefined function, it's a vertical line. If you should graph that function, that's 1. For undefined function, you'll see that the 0 is in the denominator of your fraction. Alright, so x is equal to 3 makes a function undefined. Alright, so if we want to find the inverse of this function, I'm going to erase this part and bring it up here because I need some space. Alright, to find the inverse of this function, we first need a few things. So one, we need to rewrite the function. So f of x is equal to x plus 2 over x minus 3. Second thing we do is to rename the function. So f of x is equal to y. So f of x is equal to y. So y is equal to x plus 2 over x minus 3. Once we have this, we now go ahead and interchange x and y. So where we see x, we put y. Where we see y, we put x. Alright, so from here, we interchange them. So x becomes y, y becomes x. And from here, we solve for y. And to solve for y, you basically get y by itself. So I'm going to go right up here. So first, I'm going to cross multiply. And I do that because here, hold on, because here we have a fraction on the other side. So this is over 1. So we're going to do the butterfly method. It's going to be x times the denominator. So it's x times y minus 3 and 1 times y plus 2, which is just y plus 2. Alright? And from here, we're going to simplify by expanding the parentheses. So we're going to expand these. So it's going to be xy minus 3y is equal to y plus 2. Now we have 3x. My bad, 3x. 3x is equal to y plus 2. Now we have terms on opposite sides, so we need to group all like terms. So I'm going to make a note here. So group like terms. And if you can do your equations, you will know exactly what I did here. So it's a positive y, we subtract y from both sides. So subtract y from both sides, and then we add 3x to both sides. So we add 2 plus 3x, or 3x plus 2. Now we have the y's here, but they do have a common factor, which is y. So you have to factor out that y. So y into xy, you're left with x. Y into negative y is a negative 1. And that's 2 plus 3x. So from here, we want to solve for y. So we have to divide both sides by x minus 1. So y is equal to 2 plus 3x all over x minus 1. So the initial function f of x, so f inverse of x is equal to 2 plus 3x over x minus 1. And there you go to find the inverse of a function and to determine the values of x that make a function undefined. Remember, undefined functions are always vertical line. And if you have a fraction, the denominator is always 0. Alright? And if you understand what I just did, feel free to comment. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you on my next video.